Hello everyone. In this video I'll give you a quick overview on how to plan with custom load profiles within the B360 commercial tool in Reonic. For this we have already our test project here in the commercial part under Offers, and if I'm opening this, and you might be familiar with this setup here if you've seen the B360 overview video. And now that we want to add a custom load profile, we either could change around the electrical demand that is already in here, or we just create another consumer. And when creating the consumer, you have the option to select from a wide variety of demand profiles that are somehow generic for commercial purposes, but we do have the option to create a custom one as well, and that's what we're going to try now. And if you have profiles already in here, you can select them. If you do not yet, you can just add a new. And as I've just did that, there are now two options to create or use a load profile. So first of all, I'm just giving it a name, and I'll decide whether it's a demand or a production profile. In this case, a demand profile. If you do want to upload a production profile, that's working as well. Would be usable, for example, a wind turbine or other energy production technologies. So I'll create a demand profile here. I'll type in already the total demand or production, in this case 10,000 kilowatt hours. And now I have two ways to create my profile. The first one is actually without a file that you upload. It's basically just the option to drag and drop the profile to whatever you want it to look. This will be considered in the simulation afterwards as well. So first of all would be demand over the months in the year, basically on a percentage basis. And then if you scroll down, you even have a hourly distribution over the day for weekdays and for weekends and festive days. So whenever I want to move this stuff here around, I could either use the little point here to move the individual point, or the line here if I want to move the entire curve, which is very helpful. And if I was to use this now customly set up profile, as I said, it will be considered in the simulation whenever there's a high demand, and it can be covered through the PV system or the battery storage, it will do so, and if not, it will go to the grid. And yeah, now that we have looked at the build your own profile, we will look at the import profile from data. If you are provided with a load profile in CSV or Excel form, you can just upload it here, and we have provided something for this. So let's use this example load profile here. And the first step here is to decide which sheet you want to use in this Excel file, and which time resolution are we looking at. In this case, it's a 15-minute interval for the entire year. We do have other selections in here depending on the customs of your file and whoever provides it. As we have now everything in place, we can try to read the file, and this is basically just a simplified form of the Excel preview in here, which is quite cool. So if we scroll down, and we can actually do this here by all the way down, we see that we end up with 35,041 data points for the year. That would be 15-minute intervals throughout the entire year. However, we are having one line too many, which is the one here that describes what is used in every column. So we can just select this here and delete this row. And now that we saw the load actually is covered here in the third column, I can just select it and check data and use column. And you'll only get this data validated button if you end up having the correct number of values for your time interval over the year. So if I'm missing one or two data points, it will also give me an indication which points I'm missing. but this is something to look out for. Wonderful. So as I've now confirmed it, you can see that this is the load profile we are looking at. Quite an interesting graph. And I can finalize this now, save this profile, and as I said, take this and I can also have a look to check back if it's the right one, and I can use this for my planning. Wonderful. This was the quick overview about load profiles. I hope to see you in the next videos.